Okay, this unit here is called the mortgage lifter. What we have are 35 individual plant sites with oxygenation to each site. There is a serpentine pattern that the water circuit follows, so that way it doesn't skip to the path of least resistance. The water pump is pumping in through the back end. It goes through the circuit and then returns back here to this main water reservoir. The elbow is actually at the correct height to make sure that when the water is in here, it's actually about a quarter of the way up the bottom of the net pot. That ensures that the grow cubes stay nice and moist as you're growing, and that your roots stay nice and moist as well. Now you can see the bubbling action going on at each site. We have a large heavy-duty 25 liter per minute air pump right here with 8 air tubes going down to the front of each circuit. We also have, for the lighting system, flexible ducting that's attached to three 400 watt lights that are both metal halide and HPS. It can either go with, you can use MH and veg and HPS and bloom. There's also several duct fans that are in the circuit that make sure this light is nice and cool to the touch. You can see I'm putting my hand on it and it is just barely warm. With these light yo-yo pulleys, you can actually bring the lights. With these light yo-yo pulleys, you can actually adjust the lights with the flexible ducting and bring them right down above your plants because they're cool to the touch. On these yo-yo pulleys, we also put some chain so that way the lights can get very close right down to your plants to get the most out of your light as you're growing and going. Once they get to acceptable height, you can take the chain right out and move the yo-yo pulley and hang it right up on the top. You can see the three 400 watt ballasts we have in the back. Those are 400 watt ballasts, but they have a special dimmable switch that allows these lights to be run at 250 watts apiece. So we can either go 250, 500, 750 watts in total when you're starting out, and then dial it up to 400, 800, 1200 watts. And then there's also a feature for super high output if you really want to maximize everything. Now we have a cooling fan down in the right corner and a cooling fan up in the left-hand corner besides the ones for the light. There's also an ozone generator in the back, and we also have an optional carbon filter that comes with the unit. But this unit here will do, again, about 35 plants, and from each plant you can expect to get anywhere between 3 and 9 ounces of usable plant matter, depending on which varieties of plant you're working with and what you're doing in the way of your cycle times. And yeah, this is a whole new unit we'll be selling on eBay. And if you have any more questions, visit us at sunlightsheds.com. Now on this unit as well, we also have doors right here with, again, the same reflective material. And this unit actually completely zippers up and is more or less light proof. The only location on it where there's any kind of light leakage is, you can see a little bit here by the vents where the hot air is going in and coming out. When there's a bend in the ducting, it reduces this a bit, and you can also use some different types of filter material if this is really a problem. But that's it. Other than that, the unit is basically sealed.